Welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just Add Music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, this is the one where Sarah and I listen to a song and then make an anime for it. What we've done today is listen to the suggested song, Kyubanme no Question, from Karasu wa Mashiro, suggested by Stark. And we listened to that song, wrote our own ideas for 5 minutes as if the theme song was the song suggestion. And we were like, cool. And now we're going to share our ideas. And then once we've done that, we'll combine them into a mega anime, which is when we drop stuff, combine stuff.
It's a little collage action.
It's really fun. Yeah, it's like a visual art medium for ourselves.
I always think of it like...
But it's an audio art medium for you.
Yeah.
Like a craft book.
Like a crap book. Excellent.
Yeah, we make a little crappy book.
It always makes me think of like shuffling cards.
Oh,
like
yeah,
you split the deck and then you've got to like combine them.
And it is like 52 cards. Like there are a lot of things that you can kind of drop, mix up. Oh, shit, I dropped all of the face cards on the ground.
Well.
I gotta get the king out. And then we kill him with the queen.
And all of a sudden it's chess.
Yeah, I have no idea how to play that game.
It's been a long time. I don't remember.
But yeah, it's we have a good time doing that. We suggest you listen to the song. We provide a link in the podcast description because it's what we did. Mm-hmm. Per copyright, we don't play it.
Yeah, I guess we haven't mentioned that in a while. We don't play the songs.
Yeah, we just don't play the song. But we've also had notes from people we know that are like, we don't listen to the song, we do listen to the song. Either way, they generally have a good time listening. But I think
we hope you do
it's because
too.
they know us. So if you don't know us, maybe you should listen to the song and be like, oh, I get it. Or not. But again, we did that. And we'll talk more about that at the end.
It also might show up on our Spotify playlist, which also we can talk about at the end as well.
Yes, we will do that. Again, thank you to Stark for the suggestion for today, the end of May, new month, new me. I'm replacing some parts.
It's not gonna be May anymore.
Oh, no. The NSYNC hour is over.
Yep.
If you hadn't picked up on that, all of our previous episodes were NSYNC themed.
Surprise!
We gotcha. Just kidding.
It would
Justin
be weird
Timberlake
if there
was in the corner of our recording setup the entire time, though.
Yeah, we felt pressure.
He was just kind of like there. He had his dick in a box.
Excuse me?
He had his dick in a box.
Oh, right. Yes, of course he did.
And he was in like a taco costume. He's been in so many SNL things.
He
now.
has.
I can't even tell you.
I think that he said if he wasn't a musician, that's what he would have done.
He basically is, though,
he's
right?
pretty damn funny, too.
Yeah.
He's pretty talented.
He pulls it off. Mm-hmm. Either way, I'll share my idea now.
Yeah.
Sounds okay?
Is there a dick in a box?
No.
Okay, well, I'll just get that disappointment out. Continue now.
I'm sorry. He's gone. It's like the end of the month, you know?
I know.
He's finally packed up his box, put the shipping label on it, and then the UPS guy picked him up by the box and threw him into the truck.
That sounds very uncomfortable.
Yeah. He said "we."
Oh, that's good. I missed that part.
Or it was "wee," like a wheeze of him getting the air knocked out of him.
I must have been getting snacks at that point. I just missed it.
That's true. I'm usually getting snacks. But I'll share my idea now.
Please.
I'll start off with the song is very eclectic and fast and ridiculously crazy but it's like 2 minutes. It's so fast. The song is just like...
It's like a snippet.
Yeah. It's very fun, though. Mm-hmm. That's what's great about music. It's like you don't have to have a maximum or minimum amount. Well, usually like more than 5 seconds. You have to get past a jingle.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that's a jingle.
Yeah.
That's a jingle.
But it is surprising how fast this song is.
Yes.
And the tempo helps with that. So I basically wrote my idea at the speed of light as well. And that might be reflected. It starts off. You fools, the enemy is already in your home. The TV.
What?
Unplug it right now or you'll never escape alive. The last broadcast you heard before every TV in the world became sentient, magnetic, and bloodthirsty. Now, giant TV monsters roam the wastes, slowly combining magnetically into a large structure.
Oh my gosh.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. What is their plan? Oh no, if they amass into a large enough structure, they'll become big enough to have gravitational pull, detach into space, return to Earth, and cause the second big impact, likely ending life on Earth as we know it.
The fuck?
Are electromagnetic pulses the savior of humanity? Pew. Small villages exist near previously strongly magnetic asteroid craters, where humans can slowly but surely amass strong enough magnetic impulses to disable the looming threats.
Wow.
Bum, 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 bum.
Wow.
So that's the fast as shit rundown of my anime based on this song.
I
Questions,
see
thoughts,
it actually.
phrases?
Like I see where it makes sense with this song.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is so vastly different,
That's good.
but
We don't have to end the podcast.
I know.
Another
thankfully.
caveat. If we have the same idea, we end the podcast.
Who knows if we'll ever follow through, but it hasn't happened yet. So
Yeah. But no, I got very, very high FLCL vibes from this song. And
I could see
in
that.
that one, there is like a TV-faced robot. Mm-hmm. But this, I was thinking more kind of like, the chords are what they kind of like slither around on or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just crazy. It's wild.
It is, yeah.
And they amass. So maybe it's kind of like a mech anime,
Okay, I could see
but
that.
it's more about like technology being like the TVs can magnetically just amass it all, so it's like stripping everything from.
So people have to go very primitive.
Very
so
primitive,
they're
exactly.
Not found.
So that's what I was thinking. These like literally villages. They're not like cities because you have to have like wood, mud.
This sounds like it could almost be a horror. Like A Quiet Place and all that Bird Box.
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah.
weird stuff where it's like,
The, like,
you can't
unseen
use
threat, yeah.
electricity or else they'll find you.
That's kind of fun.
So I could see that being.
You haven't even seen those movies.
I have not, and I won't
No.
probably ever because that's not my thing.
I did. Bird Box was really boring.
Well, I mean,
I literally was just like boop boop boop, and then John Malkovich would show up and be like, "Hey,
hey, what you doing?
yeah."
No, I don't know, but I do
But
understand
like Quiet Place,
the
yeah.
little premise of it.
Quiet Place 2's coming out.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't know how that's gonna go.
I don't know. It gets quieter.
I
It
think
gets louder.
John Krasinski is not in that one. No, he is. No, is he? No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm the wrong person to ask on that
That's
one.
true. Who knows?
Aren't they married? Isn't he like half of the main character
Yeah.
situation? Okay.
Yeah.
So
What's her name?
Emily Blunt, who he's actually married to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
And then in the movie.
Yeah.
And the sequel.
Hopefully. Unconfirmed.
Yeah, they get divorced mid-movie.
No.
Who knows?
Can
But
you,
yeah, you got
Can
it.
you imagine if you got like really mad at somebody, you were just like, rah, and then you run away, and then they're the ones that are like gotten?
Oh, yeah.
It'd be terrible.
Would you run away quietly?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Silently.
Yeah. I hear you.
I don't know.
Which is what gets you killed.
That's
killed.
my understanding.
Gets you killed. Well, yeah, because
That's-
that's a stupid movie. Sound kills them. Yeah, duh. They got big ears. Make a big sound. Duh.
Again, have not seen it, but I saw something where people are like, and vibrations, like from sound, that's different. Anyway, yours doesn't have to be a horror. I'm sorry that I immediately
It's got that anime
recognized.
tinge to it where like weird fucked up shit will happen, but also
I'm getting that vibe of like, there's some dark stuff.
Yeah.
There's some really dark stuff.
Yeah. But it follows like plucky teens.
Okay.
So
So it's like Scooby-Doo, but darker.
yeah, like
It's Riverdale.
like Evangelion where you're like, haha,
Ooh.
kids in mechs, haha, and it's like, whoa. It's not that at all.
I've been confused and had.
Yeah.
All right.
But not as esoteric and stupid as Evangelion. Oh,
Wow.
shit.
You're really dropping some opinions.
This song's got me in a mood,
I guess so.
I did like Evangelion, though.
Yeah, I was going to say you.
I have opinions on it, though, is the problem.
Yeah. You started watching it without me. And I
It's
fell
not your
off.
vibe.
Okay.
It's not your vibe.
I'm fine with that.
We watched Darling.
Yes,
That
we
one
did.
was good. That was a good, like, Us. That was good.
Yeah. That.
Couples anime.
Aw, how sweet.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's so different. I've been trying to like kind of figure out how it would connect, but I
we've
don't
been
know.
stalling.
So I'm just gonna read.
Yes.
Since
Maybe I will get a
two
hint.
heads are better than one.
Yes.
So okay. Ahem. A high schooler gets a new phone.
Is it alive?
It has someone else's old number.
My phone is alive.
Nope, not again.
Oh, darn it.
Remember the charging scene? That was very traumatic. All of a sudden, this otherwise reserved young student is being pestered constantly. It turns out the phone previously belonged to a phone psychic, and people are asking for advice, as well as leaving odd messages.
Oh, that's so good.
The psychic phone line was being used, as it turns out, for a money laundering scheme, and the odd messages are coded instructions for like drop-offs and crimes and whatnot.
Spooky.
A little bit spooky. The high schooler begins using the phone for their own gain, and the world changes around them because they have like fellow students calling in to the psychic hotline like, hey, what should I do? I need advice. It's kind of like an advice thing, but also they ask like, what's my future?
So it is half and half. It is actually a real psychic hotline, but
it
also...
was, yeah. But then the phone number, when the high schooler got the new phone, they have the phone number of the hotline because something happened and it like got kind of shut down, some crimey thing.
Gotcha.
So they have the number, new phone, new number, who dis.
Who dis.
And, well, of course.
Old joke, who dis.
I mean, it's a classic. But, yeah, so they have a psychic phone line and, or not really. I don't imagine them gaining psychic powers just because of the phone number.
They would use it as a burner drop
Exactly.
phone.
So they're getting like these
Under the
weird
guise of
text messages that are like coded, and people are calling and asking like, you know, what do I do about prom? And so then they're all of a sudden like, I've always been under the radar at my school. I'm going to start giving some advice. And then they also have to figure out how the crime stuff
crime lord
fits in. Yeah. Now, I had two, like, competing ideas that either they got a new phone that, like, belonged to some sort of crime boss, or they had, like, a near-death experience and became psychic, and people kept, like, talking to them when they didn't want it to.
I see.
So I tried to combine them a little bit, because I got both vibes from this song. I had the same end goal of, you know...
There is, like, a competing nature within the song of even between the voice and the guitar, or
it's
the
very
first half
frantic.
of the song to the second. Yeah, it's crazy.
I just wasn't sure which way to go with it, so I mashed them both together.
You came to a fork in the road.
Tiny, not a mega anime, but a like mini, mini anime. Something like that.
So you came to a fork in the road, and instead of choosing a path, you just kept going straight. Yes.
Yep.
Good. Ends well for both of us.
So anyhow,
yes,
that's
my
idea.
I do like your. I kind of want to dial in on what kind of texts they're getting.
Okay.
As far as, are they getting actual, like, who has the number and is giving them coded texts, and who has the number who is giving them actual psychic hotline? Why is it both number? Why is it the same number?
It's the same number.
Why are both things happening then? Is it kind of like it rolled over? Whose was it first, I guess, is what I should ask.
It's always been a psychic one. The psychic was part of the crime thing in the money laundering scheme.
Okay. So they gave their personal cell phone number, technically, and we're using it as the business and the side hustle.
Yes. So the psychic hotline was you call in.
Yes.
You only could call. It was like a late night infomercial. Call this number. Maybe it's even a 1-800 and it forwarded to that.
Madame Griselda.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then the people that would text that number were the actual crime people.
Okay.
Because I know you can like spoof numbers and stuff. So that's what I was thinking.
Can they... That's what okay, can the protagonist who has the phone, they take a call or something and get Venmo'd, or, you know, like they get a payment through the phone, like app, you know, like app pay.
You can do that where it's like pay via the phone number.
Yeah. So they do it. They figure out it's lucrative. They post the phone number at their school.
Okay.
And that's why it starts getting the kids.
Okay.
And so they're still
I like that. It makes more sense.
Yeah. So they're still taking the calls, getting the crime lordy things. But I think it's also a case of, which you established, like the message history is not deleted. So they're able to sort of parse out the secret code eventually. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of those things where they're like, these are really weird and cryptic texts that seem like they're for this business, but then actually end up being something different.
Exactly.
But I think they never have the intention to take down the crime family. It just kind of,
It's just there.
I think in fact they kind of become an extension of it unwittingly in terms of starting it as a side business of their own
Yeah.
for the kids in the high school.
Because then the, crime people are like, well,
Yeah.
where's all that money that we were getting from the calls?
Because it's going to
Where's
their
it going?
phone. Yeah.
It's going to that phone, but the phone, we lost the number.
And so that's the crime family then looking for the phone, doing like Find My Phone, GPS, whatever.
And the high schooler obviously wouldn't know
yeah.
immediately.
And they
at
get tracked
least.
down to their house or high school. Oh, high school makes
High
more
school,
sense.
yeah.
Because then there's like, hey, Billy, isn't that school you grew up in? And he's like, oh my God, I haven't been to my alma mater.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, that's very fun. I'm glad
Thank
I
you.
ironed it out in my head.
Yeah.
Ironed the wrinkles out.
Yeah, no,
And
that-
now I have one brain half. It's
Well,
just-
I didn't get as much written down after I was struggling to figure out which way to go.
yeah. But the flyer in school makes sense.
Yes, it does.
And then I think there's maybe a flyer at a community center that's like, need odd jobs done for fast cash, use this number, and cryptic text. I don't know.
Yeah, very The Wire.
But that's the thing, is it's the same number, so if a high schooler then goes to that community center across town, then they're like, wait a second.
Unless it's set up to forward.
Oh, that could be true, yeah. Or they do the accidental, I didn't know, like it's 1-800-Griselda, and then the drop-off one is like 1-800-crime pay or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Something goofy. I like that.
And not that we're going to, we have to combine these at some point.
Yeah.
But
I was just ironing yours out.
yeah, no. I'm just realizing it could be that the number that they have is one digit off from something. And so maybe they're getting that way.
Yeah.
But anyhow, that doesn't matter.
Well, that's the thing. When it's the letters, it's hard to sometimes instantly look at it and be like, oh, these are the same number.
Yeah, and I feel like with smartphones, it's a lot harder
Oh, totally.
to know which number goes with which letter
Because you're
anymore.
not ever using that.
I don't even know if it shows up that way anymore.
It does.
Okay.
When you're
you're actually
dialing a phone number,
It
still
shows
has
it. Okay.
the keypad with ABC.
But
through.
I feel like a lot of people, it was so much easier on the rotary. But anyhow, that's a different story.
Oh, yeah.
And so much more fun.
Well, on the rotary, it was basically this is... Oh, yeah, so much more
So
fun.
much fun.
It was the alphabet is here. You could basically visualize it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And it's fun to play with. But in order to combine them,
Yes.
my immediate thought is we've got the, people that are living under the radar, sans technology.
Totally.
And one of them gets a cell phone.
Oh, and they start being the sort of liaison between the resistance in sort of cities that are still kind of fighting back slowly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Could be that. It could be, it's a satellite phone. So the TV broadcast, whatever it's feeding off of, it's a different sort of
Gotcha.
thing. Because I know satellite phones are insane. They can do crazy stuff.
Ping off all those satellites.
Maybe it's that. They've discovered, or
Yeah.
you're never supposed to have technology, but they found it buried in the ground.
Oh, and a bunker.
Yeah, very Jumanji.
Yeah.
Dig it out of the side of a wall. Whatever. But that's
That's the
my.
ringtone. Jumanji drums.
That
That
would
would
be
be so funny.
It would, but also think of the heart attack you'd give yourself.
Oh, totally. If
Don't-
that was your
Don't
alarm.
have that exactly. Don't have that wake you up.
Holy shit.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that'd be terrible.
That'd be so funny. I wonder if I gotta find that soundtrack, see if just the drum part is somewhere. Holy fuck.
Oh, I just got a text message.
Dun, dun, dun.
How nice and relaxing.
It found me.
But no, that's just my first thought. Is there's no technology
Mm-hmm.
in your communities. They're near the asteroid
yeah.
spots, and then
I still kind of want there to be the mistaken
phone number thing.
phone number thing in regards to the psychic hotline sort of being the person under the radar. And I don't know if that is now the resistance part and then the crime thing is different. The TVs are using it somehow.
Okay.
like I'm trying to figure out. I don't want to lose that sort of
Okay.
dichotomous,
Sure. Yeah.
funny,
no.
goofy crime.
High schooler,
fork.
like, oh, I can just talk to people on the phone and they'll pay me for
Yeah,
it.
because the fork still exists, and I want it to still exist. I know you took the front way.
I did.
But they're still there. Like, the split is there.
Yes. I should never have told you that I had thoughts.
Never.
But
Mistakes were made.
I'm thinking because yours is almost like a post-apocalyptic situation.
Oh, totally.
And mine is
Completely apocalyptic.
high school.
Yeah.
And, like, how could TVs take over a high school?
It would be like the old ones you have to wheel in.
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious.
They're like, no, they put them on wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. An additional thought is that the satellite phone, there's like the finale is happening, and they've always been using the satellite phone to be like, oh, troops over there, blah, blah, blah. And then when it gets big enough where it has that magnetic pull to leave sort of part of Earth's atmosphere, it starts taking out the satellites.
Okay.
And so they're finally like cut off from the resistance, and they're like, I guess we just have to wait now. Ooh. And then like they have to do the EMP, and it shoots the big asteroid thing that's building, and it all breaks apart and just harmless little debris, and then it's like a meteor shower.
Okay.
And that would be like the finale of mine.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I like that. I'm trying to figure out.
But the phone is there, which is your thing.
Yes, but if you like the mixed up numbers, which I also enjoy, I'm wondering.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is like Crime Family is that TVs, and it's sort of like a double agent phone at this point.
It could also be that
accidentally double agent.
Maybe a kid finds a phone buried somewhere. They don't know what it is. And when they find it, then they also see, like, I don't know, maybe it's in a bunker or something, but they see a flyer with a phone number on it, and they call it, and it's the psychic hotline.
Okay. Is the psychic then a TV?
Could be, or it could be the Resistance. It could be someone that has
I like
buried
that.
themselves away, and maybe
the underground Resistance.
Maybe there's even like some stuff that's allowed. Like the TVs need people to. Oh, that could be kind of interesting. The TVs need someone to broadcast things. I know you said the last broadcast you heard was blah, but maybe they're trying to enslave people by forcing them to watch TV or something.
Oh, yeah, sort of Hypnotoad.
And so, of course, what are you going to see late night? A 1-800-GRIZELDA ad.
Oh.
And so this person is, quote-unquote, working with the TVs. We have the double agent now. Mm-hmm. But also, their phone number's around, and if you call...
I see. So if you're watching the broadcast, you get sort of knocked out or enlisted into TV Matrix battery army. I don't know.
But I mean,
I like that idea.
They need people to. They've like the TVs have enslaved people to make content.
Actually, I think it's to the point where the TVs recorded something.
Okay.
That person is no longer in the picture, but the phone number was assimilated into the Resistance.
Because that's the only thing that keeps playing.
Yes.
So maybe it's
they basically hijacked the like hypno signal.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Groundhog Day thing where the same things are rerunning on the TVs constantly.
Oh yeah.
And then
like the same football game.
Yeah.
Plays every day.
And then the ad for Griselda, they took that 1-800 number and used it for the Resistance. Mm-hmm. So if anyone was to find a phone and call that number,
then they're hooked up. Mm-hmm. That's really good.
Do you like that better?
Yeah, okay. Totally. I think that's totally it. I like the image in my head of electricity being their main form of the TVs finding people. Mm-hmm. And so the underground Resistance has like candles and like wooden shit. And so it's very like imagery wise, very cool to see those. I always just like animated fire and like lit people that way.
Oh yeah, no, that's always pleasant.
So that's always fun. Because then you have the really cool like red, like fiery Resistance colors of when you're underground, and then when some like TV monster like pulls off a roof or like something, blue. It's like blue and
that's
flickery.
Cool.
Yeah. Ooh.
And they do like the staticky thing, or like the colorful bars.
Yeah, I think there was an episode of that one show.
Which one?
Cowboy Bebop. That where she gets enslaved into the TV cult kind of by the ad.
Oh, I don't remember that.
She totally did.
Okay.
It's similar in that vein.
Okay.
And then they have to like save her from the weird.
Is it too similar?
No. It's
okay. Okay.
Because that's like culty, like people. Mm-hmm. This is like culty, but not culty at all.
Like TV.
Yeah, TV enslavement, but not really. I don't know.
I don't know what the.
Well, I said bloodthirsty.
Okay.
So could be bad.
I don't know what the TVs want.
They just want to destroy Earth. Why
They
not?
just want to do it. They just want to kill people.
Yeah.
All right.
Ultimate evil, right? Who knows?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
So we have the setting of yours with an underground resistance that has a phone number that's constantly playing on the TV, and then some unwitting kid finds a cell phone and calls the number because maybe it's like a jingle and they know it. Oh my God, TV's terrorizing the countryside, playing jingles late at night.
It's totally like a 12:30 ad too. Like,
Yeah.
just late enough where you shouldn't probably be awake, but
Maybe
here
even
you
like
are.
an 11:30.
Maybe even like 1:30.
Oh, you're getting later. That's
2:30. It's a repeating ad at night, you know?
Mm-hmm.
One of those ones where you're like, here's this mattress. And then an hour later, you're like, I'm still watching TV. And they're like, here's this mattress. No.
Maybe you should go to bed, buy a mattress.
Still
Yeah.
awake? Don't have a mattress?
How may we suggest? No, I think that's kind of. I think this kind of works.
Yeah. I think so too. Are you okay with the elements we've taken from yours?
Yes.
Do you want any bit more?
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. I'm
'Cause we
happy with
could-
where mine has become.
We could have either the story center around the kid that finds the phone or the resistance that's being contacted. Like we could have either be or both.
I'm more interested in the kid until the phone is found, and then it gets a split
Okay.
to where you're sharing time with.
I'm good with that.
You get the backstory of how the resistance started. You're kind of ingratiated into the fold. Everyone's like, clearly it's humanity fighting, but they're like on the fringes. They're about to lose certain holdout spots or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
And then the kid is able to do something from their technologically repressed area because of the asteroids or whatever.
And maybe those areas that are currently safe havens near the asteroids, maybe the TV is getting big enough, strong enough that soon they're going to be able to go to those places that they weren't able to
Exactly.
before.
So it's a bit of the
Okay.
kid can help the resistance, and the resistance can help the kid.
Because maybe the kids, next to like the biggest asteroid, whatever.
Oh, totally.
And they can.
It's got to be like Crater Lake or some shit.
Yeah, there's I don't know, some big meteor there that they can use to create the EMP,
Totally.
something like that.
Yeah.
And so the resistance, they don't know 100%. And maybe there was some sort of event that there was a major meteor shower that fell, and so there are extra meteors, but everyone had already been cut off
Oh,
from
that could
each
be
other.
fun. Yeah. So they don't even know that was like a thing that happened.
Yeah, so it's like the TV started to take over, and it was going really badly, but then the meteor shower happened, and it kind of dampened them.
Resurgence. Yeah.
And now they're figuring out how the TVs are figuring out how to get around all this stuff.
And then it's a race against time for
Yep.
the TVs developing anti-magnetic thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the resistance and the kids and the safe haven villages
Exactly.
coming together to create a more powerful
Exactly.
magnetic enemy, dispeller.
Yeah, and maybe the resistance is in what was a more populated area, but they have some sort of blocker or something where they can't be found.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an underground sort of.
And it could be a
between
bunker. It's
7
just-
inches of lead sort of thing.
Yeah, it's deep enough in the ground.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I feel good about this.
Me too.
Cool.
Well, that's great. Do you think we're at
Title?
title phase?
I think so.
Sweet. I'm super happy with this. This is
Good.
cool.
Yeah.
This reminds me of that other one with like the crab fortresses we had with like the storm castle.
Yeah.
Kind of.
My Dracula party.
With like kids
Mm-hmm.
solving the problems and stuff. Dracula party.
It started as a
The
Dracula
70s
party.
Dracula party. Yes.
1960s clam bake Dracula party.
Yes.
Yeah.
Glam. Yes.
Anyhow.
Sorry.
Just saying, get your arrows right. No, I'm kidding, because then it went way
It went
different.
to a mega thing that was like futuristic and like darling.
Daughter and the
That was a cool
hidden away in
one
the
too.
weather.
And again, I like
Yeah.
doing the. I feel like it's been a while since we've done a post-apocalyptic.
Kind of a world building.
Yeah.
We haven't built a world in a while.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I like doing that.
Cool. Do you like making up titles?
Titles.
Title
Let's
words?
Title it up with a TV word.
And a phone? Is that too similar?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do like
TV.
a phone and TV electronics word
Okay.
and a resistancy word.
Let's start there.
All right, you want to do an electronics word first or a resistance word first?
I can start with the resistance.
All right, I will do the TV word. 3, 2, 1, chords.
Rebellion.
That's a resistance word, all
It
right.
is. And we've never used it before for any sort of title. Anyhow.
Not even radio wave.
Nope. Switch.
3, 2, 1, rise.
Broadcast.
Oh, I like broadcast.
I do too, because it sounds kind of like, what do you call it? Propaganda. Sounds sort of propaganda-y.
Totally.
I also thought of the amazing title, TV's Take Over, and Tune In.
Ah, yes. And Attack of the Killer TV food. What?
Yes. Oh, what was that?
The drive-in
one.
movie.
The drive-in. It was a Spooktober.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like broadcast a lot.
I do too. It's just a good word.
It's a big word too. Like it has broad in it, and that is a very broad scope of a word.
If we wanted to be artsy, we could just call it
Just
broadcast.
call it broadcast.
But also,
So artsy.
it's really
Or like the broadcast.
weirdest idea. So we could do like a really
Super
long
anime title.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Rise of the broadcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is something very like goofy B movie 50s villain about TVs rising up and killing people.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
But
Like how there's a movie called Tarantula.
how scary do you want this to be? Like
it's-
originally I was like, yours sounds like a horror.
I think it's suspenseful.
And mine just sounds like dark.
I think it's suspenseful, but it has that sort
You
of.
also said bloodthirsty. Like, is it a little gory or not?
I think it might be, but it's not the focus. The focus is on the resistance and humanity. Mm-hmm. Whereas, yes, it can go that one way of anime.
Oh, I just thought of the most horrific idea.
What?
That they broadcast the killings of people that they catch.
Oh, totally. Why
Oh,
not?
God.
It's horrible.
It's terrible.
It's the new Late Hour with Stephen Colbert, and he's like, "I'm being forced to do this, but here's the latest broadcast deaths."
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
Broadcast deaths?
Yeah.
Broadcast dead? Broadcast death?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'll
don't
stop
think
trying to
that's
make
it.
it work.
Yeah.
No, sorry. You were talking and I just realized like they probably would kill people and
Oh,
then
totally.
show it.
They do not care.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah.
But no nudity
No.
and no
No
bad
nipples.
words.
But you see
No
breasts.
female presenting
You
nipples.
see breasts, don't have nipples on.
Very weird.
Where are those nipples at?
By golly, I was looking for nips. And I found none.
That could be a creepy like Cylon-y thing, is they make like a human type TV girl
Ooh, creepy.
with no nipples.
Creepy.
I don't know.
No, I
I'm
love the
canceling
idea
that
of like, no nudity, nothing.
Canceled.
However,
Humanity is canceled.
broadcast canceled? Canceled broadcast? They're still going though.
Yeah.
All right, hear me out. Broadcast remote control. If they're trying to like,
Yeah.
or even just remote control, but
That
you
is
know,
pretty good.
if they're trying to control people remotely,
Remotely. Oh man.
And
Is
it doesn't have to be-
colon? Broadcast colon?
we don't. Do you like the broadcast in there too?
Remote control. Yeah, I feel like it might just be remote control.
I think so too, actually.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
But like, it's
We've done
kind of
control,
funny. Yep.
but this one clearly
Remote.
the remote is such a TV centric word.
Huh?
Yeah. But remote, it you've got the
They're
double.
far away.
You've got the doubleness.
And it doesn't have to be that they are, enslaving people. It's just they are controlling their actions because they're governing out of fear.
Regardless
So,
of if they're captured or not,
yes,
they have enacted this sort of, tyrannical
yeah.
new world order. Mm-hmm. Holy shit. You got it. It's remote control.
Ha
That's funny. It is sort of leaning on the artsy side, but
Well, we can add to it if you want.
no, I do not need it.
Okay.
I like remote control.
We
It's very
could do
fun.
something like, "Have you seen the remote?" I'm kidding.
My phone's alive. No, it's
What?
remote control.
My roommate's a dragon.
Who do you want to be
Oof.
in remote control?
I'd like to be part maybe of the Resistance,
Mm-hmm.
or happy to be Griselda. Is that what we named her?
Madame Griselda?
Yeah, I'm happy to just be like, "Call now,"
Yeah, that's fun.
and then I just reverberate throughout the canyons and plains.
I would be the
Call now.
Griselda's butler.
Oh my god.
And I,
Your phone, ma'am.
yes, you hand me the phone and I have to hang it up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's fun.
Because it would mostly be a narrator that's like, "Call now to da 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 da."
Yeah.
But she could be
Just
like,
quick little snippets of you
you know,
for the broadcast.
Need a question answered? Want to know the future?
Wee woo wee woo.
Something like that.
Madame Griselda's hotline of mystery.
1-800-GRISELDA.
That's fun.
Okay, cool.
I'm down.
Cool.
That's
I cast
that.
myself in a very cool pot, but you know,
Yeah, well, I gave the name, so
it's true. And
I'll
there,
take the credit.
you know, there's a real life Griselda. It's kind of like, what's it, Miss Manners, that you write in and be like, or ask whomever. and
Ask Annie.
Yeah,
or,
it's not the same person.
Ask someone.
Yeah, I'll be OG Griselda, and then we can have, you know, Resistance.
Oh yeah, Resistance TV Griselda.
Yeah, yeah. Anyhow,
Fun.
cool.
I like it a lot.
Thanks. I do too.
We're in it. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are in it.
They have to be. Can we cast someone for last week? Because I had a crazy thought
For
for our newscaster.
Read all about it?
Yeah. Oh, hey, TV related.
not Lee Pace.
No, I think maybe John Marston. John? James.
James.
Marston.
Oh, the fictional character John Marston
Yep.
from Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2.
No, James Marston.
He was in the Sonic movie, and I'm sure he does a fun voice.
Yeah, and I feel like we
And
could
he's a
even,
handsome lad.
Exactly. We can model his character, his TV persona after him as well.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know that's a completely different episode, but it hit me and...
Yeah, if you didn't listen to last week's, now James Marston is in it.
Not John, James.
Yeah. I was like, wait, that is literally a fictional character.
He could be in it too, I
Get
guess.
over here, boy. It's John Marston.
And then he talks to his horse. Good girl.
Yeah, that's my girl.
So cute. Anyhow, sorry, back to this.
Okay. That's fun.
Okay, we've got John Krasinski, Emily Blunt.
That's all I really need.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a kid that's going to talk to the resistance
It's the
leaders
kid
who I
from
assume...
the movie.
Okay.
The
I don't know who
Quiet
that
Place
is.
movie. I don't know.
Again, didn't watch,
Some
but...
girl.
Cool.
Or the son. There's like multiple kids. Who
All right.
knows?
Whatever works.
Dunzo Wunzo.
Kid there, and then, yeah, those two will be part of the resistance,
Hell yeah.
and I think that's about it.
That's fun. Because they're fun. Mm-hmm. He's been doing that like Some Good News thing.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Which apparently he sold.
Yeah, I heard that too.
It's a yikes from me, dog.
It's not great.
Sucks.
I don't know why you'd do it.
Why would he sell it? No. Not why would he sell it. Good for him.
Sure,
Make
sure.
make the money.
Whatever.
Why replace him with someone that no one cares about?
Yeah.
Who would
like,
be better?
unless he was just too busy to do it.
Which is likely.
But
The
then,
things he was like putting together were pretty insane, scheduling wise. It
Yeah.
seemed like
it's true. But I mean, like, couldn't you have stayed on
it's a yikes.
a smaller capacity?
But
Meh.
that is the podcast,
Yes, it is.
Instant Anime.
Just add music.
Thank you for joining us. We have a Twitter. It's at Instant Anime Pod. That's where we post GIFs, teasing upcoming episodes, as well as posting cursed GIFs, images, sayings, haikus,
Whatever is hashtag cursed.
whatever is hashtag cursed, which is actually hashtag blessed, but it sounds
Oh.
more cool.
Oh. I don't even remember which episode that was from.
Oh, I could not tell you.
Long time ago.
Cursed with Purchase?
No, I'm not sure.
Cursed
I feel
with
like
Purchase. not
I feel
cursed.
like it was the.
It's gotta be a Halloween thing, though.
Yeah, it was Stooktober. I want to say it's the vampire.
Stooptober.
Stoopy.
Scoob.
Scoob.
Scoobtober.
Now that would be interesting.
Why are they releasing that movie, like, in May? Like, it's out.
Yeah,
Why?
because everyone's stuck at home.
Yeah, but It's like Scooby-Doo, Halloween, right?
Not always.
I guess the show aired Saturdays. Like, fuck it, didn't matter.
Didn't. Anyhow. What the heck was I gonna say?
I have no idea.
It's gone. That's fine.
Stoobtober. You were trying to guess the episode.
Right.
Vampires?
I think it was the vampires with the cafe.
Suck My Life Force? I don't know.
Yeah, that one. I think that's where it came from. Not
Delicious.
entirely sure.
I don't remember.
Or maybe the other cafe one with the witches.
Look, we...
Ooh,
no,
not
it was
sure.
before that.
Okay.
Or was it? Because that was like the trendy one.
I know, and
Who
they
knows?
made like cool potions for people.
Well, this is
doesn't
remote
matter.
control. This is totally different.
And we're gonna find some hashtag curse.
This is the
Share it with
160th
you.
episode. So
It is.
we've done quite a few, and we don't remember half of them.
Nope.
If that.
Is that normal? Is that
I think
normal?
so. I've been listening to Hey Riddle Riddle, and they'll say like, oh, one of the hosts will be like, oh, remember episode 5 where we did this? And both of the other guys are like, absolutely not. I don't remember what happened yesterday.
Yeah. No,
Very
I feel
funny.
that.
Yeah.
But we do have our cursed Twitter and all of our gifts that we share and whatnot.
Yeah, that's the Twitter. We also have a website.
We do. It's instantannie.may. Check it out. It's where we host. It's got all the goodies. It has our suggestion form if you, like Stark, would like to suggest a song for us to turn into a mega anime. You can also find it at suggest.instantanime, annie.may. Sorry about that. Got excited.
.me. It's
Yeah.
spelled me.
It is.
It's not May. It is
No,
May.
It is May.
It's the end of May. It's gonna be June.
Doesn't quite have the same ring, but we get it.
Well. He was just leaving. I had to kind of give him a little like wink nod.
Bye.
You know.
Yeah, of course. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
JT.
But
Our boy.
we also, it's the pinned tweet on Twitter, and
Is JT in this one?
sure.
We cast him? He gets killed instantaneously.
I'm picturing he's the broadcaster. You said Stephen Colbert, but I'm picturing
Oh, yeah,
he's
that's
the one
fine.
that's forced to
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah. He's nervous, but also he's trying to tell like pre-written TV jokes.
Yep, written by TVs
Written
for
by
TVs.
for TVs.
Don't you hate when you get your wires crossed? Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
In today's news, anyhow,
Hurts my TV penis.
in that TV box, but
My TVness.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's like
about that.
there's an hour block of television where they play all the Venus razor ads
Oh wow! Did they still do that?
all at once, and it's like a chorus.
I'm your Venus.
Dude,
Wow.
that would actually be very powerful.
How I bet there's something on YouTube of like,
All of them.
or one of those where it's like each time they say this, it gets 5%
Oh, yeah.
faster, and then it just turns into like
Venus.
nothing.
That'd be awesome.
But that is not what's on our website. Our website just has our episodes, our suggestion form,
And
some merch.
an ad for Venus
Yep.
razors.
Probably we've said it. It'll show
Ah,
up.
shit.
Fruity Pebbles, anyone?
We did get those.
Otherwise, our Spotify playlist, which is where we put songs that we have used in previous episodes, full of bops.
Like this one.
Yeah. If you want to check it out there, or in the link in the description, or wherever, search it up. But that's pretty much it, I
That's
think.
pretty much it. Last thing would be if you have the time, the patience,
The will to live.
the wherewithal
Yes.
to post a rating or review on your favorite podcatcher of us. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
We'd super appreciate it. Totally don't have to. It's up to you. But it's like a little tip jar, basically.
Sure. We don't accept money, but
Besides the merch.
I guess we do accept money inadvertently through Redbubble.
Yep.
But yeah, feel free to leave us a rating if you are so inclined.
Totally. Other than that, that's the episode.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Happy June.
Happy June.
It's gonna be June.
What is time? Bye.